Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my team selection for game week 18 and the transfers that I'm thinking of making as well. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below, leave a comment, what players are you thinking of bringing into your squad, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, in goal we do have Matt Turner, who does have Bournemouth at home. Again, I'm most likely going to be making a goalkeeper transfer this week because I have Sanchez, who's injured on the bench, and I don't even know if Turner's going to keep his spot. He also made some pretty bad mistakes in the 2-0 loss to Spurs. I know our other goalkeeper has made lots of mistakes as well. We just don't really have a Premier League goalkeeper right now. Like, I feel like both of our goalkeepers are like championship level. They're making some really silly mistakes. It's costing us a lot of goals, and so we will probably be looking for another goalkeeper in January. So I kind of want to get rid of Matt Turner anyway, and so my most likeliest option is going to be upgrading to a Martinez from Sanchez, but we'll see what happens with that as we get closer to the deadline. If Sanchez is miraculously fine, then obviously I don't need to make a goalkeeper transfer, but as of right now, I do have Turner, who's got Bournemouth at home in goal. He might even keep a clean sheet against Bournemouth if he keeps his spot, but I'm not really going to be banking on it. And then next up at the back, we do have Anderson, who's got Brighton at home. I'm having to play Anderson this week. I'm not really confident about this at all. He has been an absolute awful pick on my game week 8 wildcard. Since bringing him in, he's gotten like 1 clean sheet, no attacking returns, got a few zeros, and I just have to play him this week because my bench is just very weak. But yeah, I would really like to get rid of him this week. But I mean, Brighton at home isn't like a terrible fixture. You know, Brighton are probably going to score, but they do also concede a lot of goals. So I'm hoping that Anderson can just get like a bullet header and just help me out for once, because Anderson's price is just dropping as well. I do still actually have like an extra mil saved up in an extra 0.1 saved up in him, which isn't bad. So I could actually make a profit on him when I do eventually sell him, as long as he doesn't like go down more in price. But yeah, he's not been a great player to own, and I'm not looking forward to really starting him this week. But there's quite a few tough fixtures this week in terms of defense, unless you've got like Newcastle and stuff, which I do not have. I don't have any Newcastle defenders, which is also really unfortunate. I just don't know who to bring in. Like, Dan Burn would be a really good option. Livramento would be a good option. You've also got Botman, who's coming back. Like, I just don't know who's going to play. So I just don't really want to make a transfer for a Newcastle defender and then him not play, because then it would just have been a waste of a transfer, and I won't get like that Newcastle clean sheet that they're probably going to get at the weekend. So I'm probably just going to stay away from Newcastle defense. Like, they've got 2 fixtures that are good, fair play, like, and after that it's not great. So I'm just going to have to deal with it and just not have any Newcastle defenders. But either way, Anderson has Brighton at home. We've also got Pedro Porro, who's got Everton at home. Don't know if I'm really expecting a clean sheet from this fixture, because Everton have just been really good. Been really good defensively as well. They've really turned it around. Without the points deduction, they'd literally be fighting for European spots. So that's how good of a season they are having. But on paper, it is a nice fixture for Spurs. So hopefully Porro can get something from that game. It would be nice to keep a clean sheet against Everton, and maybe even an attacking return as well. That would be very ideal. But that's probably the best fixture out of my defenders, though, because I also have Simicas, who's got Arsenal at home. I would love to bring in an Aston Villa defender this week, but because I'm probably going to be bringing in Martinez for my Sanchez goalkeeper, there's not obviously much point. They do have Sheffield United at home, which obviously a really good fixture. But yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting many clean sheets. Like Anderson, no. Simicas, no. Obviously, I'll have Martinez in goal, so I'm expecting a clean sheet in that fixture, and then hopefully one for Porro. But it's not looking great at the back. Simicas is kind of gearing up towards a bit of a sell. They do have Burnley away though after Arsenal, so that's quite a nice fixture that I do want to keep him for. And Simicas hasn't actually been like a bad pick. Like, it's just the downside of the potential rotation. Like, obviously Robertson's getting back from injury. As soon as he's back, I'll obviously have to get rid of Simicas because he'll lose his spot. But he has been a nice player to have in my team. Obviously, I missed the 15-point haul, which wasn't ideal. But yeah, I'm fine with playing him. Like, it might even be a cagey game as well, where it's just 0-0. I highly doubt it. I think Arsenal will win the game. But we'll have to wait and see. But either way, that's the back 3 and the goalkeeper. The midfield also isn't that great. I'm not expecting a big green arrow this week. In fact, I'm expecting a pretty bad red arrow. I've got Hee-chan, who's got Chelsea at home. So yeah, I'm not really expecting much from this fixture for Hee-chan. He has got 2 blanks in a row now. Again, he's not the most expensive midfielder, so I wouldn't really be expecting him to get anything. like every single week. But I mean, a few weeks ago I should have got Gordon, but I just couldn't because the sheer amount of bad luck I've had with injuries. I just could not get rid of Hee-chan. I'll have to be getting rid of him soon anyway because of obviously he's leaving. I think it's like game week 20 or 21 that he's going, so I'll have to get rid of him anyway. But I also have to get rid of Salah, also have to get rid of Son. So I'm kind of booking in a lot of transfers, and it's just really kind of ruining my season. Like, I can't make these transfers that I want to make because I've always got an issue that I have to deal with, and Hee-chan is one. Salazar and Son are also going to be one as well, because there's only a few game weeks before game week 21, and I've already booked in 3 transfers there, and I'm going to have to bring Haaland back as well, so that's another transfer. I've got to make a goalkeeper transfer this week. I'm going to be booking in some -4 hits, like 1000%, and if I get an injury as well, it's not going to be great. So yeah, Turner, Tsimikas, Anderson, Hee-chan, Salah, Son, and Haaland. Like, that's what, 8 transfers that I've got to make in the next like few weeks. It's not looking too good. So yeah, it's gonna be a massive season, like, hurter, really. And it's not my fault, it's just literally the amount of injuries that I've had. Like, I shouldn't have to make a goalkeeper transfer this week, but I have to because Sanchez got injured. So that's obviously where one of my transfers has gone. I brought in Eze a few weeks ago, he got injured straight away. Brought in Mbumo, he got injured. It's just how it goes. It's really unfortunate, but either way, I've got Palmer, who's got Wolves away. Again, they're playing each other, so it'd be great if that was a goal fest. It was like 3-3, and, you know, Hee-chan and Palmer both got on the score sheet. But I don't know. I mean, Chelsea aren't great defensively, so I mean, they are, but like they're not as good, and I feel like Wolves could definitely get something from that game. I know that they've just lost 3-0 to West Ham, which isn't ideal, but they will need a response, and, you know, a win against Chelsea would be really, really good. We've got Salah, who's got Arsenal at home. Wasn't really that good against Man United. A lot of people did captain him and he didn't really get anything from that game. I'm not sure if he'll get anything from Arsenal either. I think Arsenal are going to be a much more difficult game than United. But we'll have to see what happens there. I've got Saka, who's also playing against Salah. So yeah, I've got 4 midfielders playing against each other this weekend, which, yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. Hopefully they're both goal fests, and both Saka and Salah get on the score sheet, both Palmer and Hee-chan do. Hopefully Tsimikas gets a goal. That would be ideal. But yeah, just on paper, like, my team just isn't that good this week. Like, I'm expecting a pretty bad score. I'm not really expecting returns from many players. It's going to be very cagey games, a lot of clean sheets gone. And yeah, I don't have any Newcastle defenders or anything like that, so yeah, that's also going to really hurt my rank. But either way, also finishing off the midfield, I've got Son, who's got Everton at home. Again, just like I said with Porro, hopefully can get a goal or something like that, because yeah, I'm really needing it this week. I'm really, really needing it. That is the midfield, though. And then up top, we've got Watkins, who's got Sheffield United at home, who is my captaincy this week. I can't really see a better captaincy option on my team than Watkins this week. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go Watkins, and then also Solanke, who's got Forest away, which is another reason that I want to get rid of Turner, because I don't really want my strikers playing my goalkeepers. I've already got my midfielders playing my defenders, so yeah, I don't really want even more of that to deal with. But yeah, the benches: Sanchez, who's got Wolves away, Gabriel, who's got Liverpool away, Kabore, who's got Newcastle at home, and then Archer, who's got Villa away. So that is what the team is currently looking like for game week 18. Again, as I previously said, not confident about this at all, and I'm hoping that a couple of the transfers that I make in the future don't kind of like get injured and just hurt and everything like that. But either way, that's what we're looking like for game week 18. Let's move on to the transfers, though. As you can see, I've got a lot of money in the bank, 8.6 mil. All of that is Haaland money, though, so I'm going to be saving that for when I eventually bring back Haaland. But yeah, this week I think the play is just to bring in Martinez, and I don't like having 5 mil on a goalkeeper, but they do have some nice fixtures coming up. Obviously, the United... I mean, the United away fixture isn't even a tough fixture, really, for Villa. Like, I think they'll be fine with that. And they do have Sheffield United, Burnley, Everton. I mean, Newcastle isn't ideal, but even after that, it's got another Sheffield United, Fulham, Forest, Luton. Like, I think I'm absolutely fine just bringing in Martinez and just keeping him, and just him being my goalkeeper for the remainder of the season. Villa are playing very, very well at the moment. He's been playing very well at the moment, and yeah, I just think that he's just, unless he gets injured, he's just going to be a fine goalkeeper just to have. And yeah, I will be putting a little bit more money into Martinez. I just have to make sure that I can easily go back to Haaland from Solanke. And I did have a little bit of money in the bank as well. So if I bring Haaland back in, still got 0.9 mil. I will also be getting rid of Anderson at some point and probably be bringing in Dan Burn when he's back to full, like, definitely starting 11. So I'm going to be saving 0.5 from there. Obviously, I would like to upgrade Heechan to a midfielder in at some point. I'm probably going to downgrade one of Salah or Son to Bowen for when they go off to AFCON and the Cup and stuff like that. So that's probably where I'm going to get a bit more extra money. So yeah, I mean, it's not the worst case scenario spending so much on a goalkeeper. But again, I get that people would also argue, like, if you're going to bring in Martinez, why wouldn't you bring in Edison? Because he's only 5.5, and obviously City have got some really nice fixtures coming up. But City have kind of been really poor defensively this season. I mean, I don't think they're looking too good at all. I mean, literally look at Edison, for example, like 0-2, 4-1, 2-1, 2. And then after the clean sheet against United, 0-1-1. Like, they've not kept a lot of clean sheets this season, really. So I don't think it's even worth bringing in Edison. And I think I'm just gonna. I think Martinez is an alright pick. I think he's going to be fine. You know, he has been playing pretty well lately. So yeah, hopefully he will be alright against Sheffield United. But I think that's the transfer I'll make this week. And then, like I say, I'll have 0.9 in the bank. I don't know why it's saying costing me 4 points if I did another transfer. I don't know why. Oh yeah, Haaland. I was like, wait, I've not used a transfer this week. So yeah, obviously I'll have 0.9 if I do bring Haaland back in as well after a couple of weeks, which I think I will do, because I don't want him to be missing that Sheffield United game at all. But like I say, I've got a lot of transfers to make. Like, my midfield needs completely overhauling. My back line needs a massive change as well. Like, there's a lot of issues in my team, and I'm gonna be taking a few -4s, I think, over the next few weeks. But yeah, I think Son, Salah, and Heechan are more important to kind of get rid of. Like, I'll just have to keep Anderson. Like, maybe I'll play him for like Brentford or something. Like, it'd be nice to upgrade Kabore and have him as like a Dan Burn or something like that as well, just so I have like 5 decent defenders and I can just kind of like top and tail, but like chop between them and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, not looking too confident for this game week at all. But that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 50 likes. It really helps. Leave a comment. What transfers are you thinking of making for game week 18? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, peace.